All day, baby, all day.
Watson just beating the play clock. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the score.
Watson's
and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. Lining up for the extra point.
Wow, first play of the game, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing.
Hey!
Check 24. Check 24. Mike 3. Mike 3.
Get it.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line of
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary in that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position is really...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Got a man over the Williams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check, go back.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact caught the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Check Mike.
47 is the Mike. 47.
59. I got you. You're all mine.
On 4th down, Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Jaguars, nothing.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Got it.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 3.
Trying to shake out the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Gardner Minshew.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. Well, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
0-0, Mike free.
Check pass. Check pass.
Mike 3, Mike 3.
After the sack on first down, Minshew complete to D.D. Westbrook. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Jaguars.
22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, high 7. 0-0, Mike free. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Mike 3, Mike 3. Dude.
Here's Minshew. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Gardner Minshew.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
Hey, Charlie. 0-0, Mike free. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Mike 3, Mike 3. Combo.
Another try after the first down sack. Minshew, he'll throw his man, Laviska Shenault.
Minshew's pass.
They get 11 back on that one, leads to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Mike 3, Mike hit.
Looking to throw it, Minshew.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Able to complete this to Shenault. He gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
44-yard line.
0-0, Mike free. Hey, exit. Mike 3, Mike 3. Combo. Hey, let's get that ball.
Now Minshew. Short pass, Eifert receiving in. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Texans 14.
Let's go now.
Jaguars 0.
Gator.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, seam 6. 0-0, Mike free. Let's go.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 19.
19-yard line.
What's the curl? Mike 3. Mike 3. I got you. Hey, Foxtrot. 0-0, Mike free. Watch the run.
In the red zone now. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
19. Check. 54. 65. Hey, check 24. Out.
A shotgun snap for Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Watson's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22
22
yards.
more yards there and another first down.
Houston.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Tight right. 4 down. Check. Fresno. 54. Fresno.
Out of the gun, Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it was a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Makes the score
Fairbairn good with
21.
the extra point. And
Jaguars,
that makes the score
nothing.
21-0. So after the touchdown, here's
Fairbairn
Fairbairn now to
to
kick it
Houston.
away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Ready to break.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue. But to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some...
Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? It could be for the game the way that things are going right now. I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Let's go,
well, they'll
boys.
get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him.
Got a man open. It's Fuller
Watson's
for the
pass
Texans
complete to Will
touchdown.
Fuller. Touchdown, Houston.
Deshaun Watson,
Kaimi
4
Fairbairn
touchdown
lining up
passes
for the
now in the game. The Texans push further out in
His
front.
kick is good.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Texans 28. Jaguars nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off
So after the
for
touchdown,
Houston.
here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if I would kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Mike 3. Combo. Ain't no such thing as a loss.
Ready? Minshew, 1st and 10. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic.
After the interception, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would be disappointing.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
For the field goal.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On the ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just get down
But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Combo. Check pass.
That was tossed. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, Haywood.
Hey, watch the lane. Mike 3. Combo. Watch the run. Mike 3.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
We'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready?
So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Fairbairn to kick off.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Mike 3. Mike 3. I know he ain't got it. 0.
Bravo.
Watch the slants. Watch the...
Throwing on first down is Mckinnon. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 3.
Now Minshew on first and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Out to his left. His throw incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy, his tight end, and it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to hold the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
59. 47.
Hey, man, watch the boot.
Hey, we got to snap it.
From the 50, it's Watson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Set. 19. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
From the gun, Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
The kick is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Texans 45. Jaguars nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because it's got to be a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going your playmakers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Mike 3. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
Throwing again on second down. Minshew. And now has another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over
just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
47's the mic.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Will Fuller.
Will Fuller.
Houston.
29
yards.
And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they catch number 6. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Texans 52. Jaguars nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Hey, Echo.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Throwing again is Watson.
Check.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Watson. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
A gain of 13
So with a yardage
yards
on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through it right now.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Final minute now of the third quarter. Off of play action, it's Watson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Give me that ball.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Give me that ball, defense.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Fuller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown,
Will
Houston.
Fuller here. 37 yards as his guys continue. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
0-0, Mike. Hey, Charlie.
Focus, defense, focus. Mike 3, Mike 3. Combo, combo, combo.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Mike 5.
Minshew sets to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit is timed.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. J.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really different. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and come...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to
Will Fuller.
Touchdown,
57 yards. And the Texans add on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Ricky.
To Michelle to get things started. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
0-0, Mike 3.
I got you, punk.
Mike 3, Mike 3.
Now on 2nd and 13. Minshew, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go.
0-0, Mike 3.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike 3, Mike 3.
Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here we go, here we go. Mike 3, Mike 3.
On fourth down, Minshew. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Now they look to polish it off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Combo, combo, combo.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Minshew with a throw caught by Eifert, the tight end. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
Mike 3. Mike 3. Hey, let's get some pass.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold instead of get a little breathing room.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Today's final score.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Texans, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to